So here we are on number 35, part B. It says, which class has the greatest range? So to obtain this, we're supposed to go to the 3-box plot and make a comparison. Which class has the greatest range? Now, we can recall how to calculate range. Here in the whiteboard on page 27, you can see that the range is a stepping stone into numerical analysis that embraces simple but complicated mathematical calculations. The range is quite simple. The range is a simple one. The range is the highest value minus the lowest value. It's the difference between the highest and the lowest. So in this example, the highest value must have been 199 and the lowest value must have been 106. So the range is 93 in this example. So let us apply this now to the box plot. Now, with regards to the box plot, we must identify which value is the highest and which value is the lowest. So in this example, the highest value here, it is called the upper extreme, is 100. And the lowest value called the lower extreme is about 16. So the range will be 100 subtract 16. The range looks like it's about 84 for this example. So we got to apply this now to number 35, part B. Due to the fact that the range is not a very popular descriptive measure, it's not a very popular statistic, it doesn't repeat itself very often. So it was not really necessary to create a symbol for it. Okay? Median is more popular, so the symbol for median is Q2 or capital M. But for range, you may have to write RANG because capital R is the symbol for a descriptive measure. We're going to come across it in worksheet B. So we cannot use capital R for range because capital R is reserved for another descriptive measure we are going to discover. So for now, just write the word range. You may not have to write it often, so that's okay. So we need to find the range for A, B, and C. The highest value minus the lowest value. The difference between the upper extreme and the lower extreme. So now we know that the range is the highest minus the lowest value, and there is no particular symbol for the range. We cannot use the capital R because capital R is already used for a descriptive measure. I can call its name, it's called coefficient of determination, and you will see why. R for relationship. So we cannot use R for range. But because range is not a popular descriptive measure, it's not a popular statistics, you don't have to repeat it over and over multiple times, unlike the median or the mean that appears, that is used quite more often. So there was no real need to create a symbol for range. So it's not a problem writing RANG. Okay, so here we are going to the box plot. Let's start with A. What is the upper extreme for box plot A and the lower extreme to find the range? Can anybody give a suggestion? One student suggests, well, the highest value for A appears to be 76, a little bit more than 75. So she's been cautious. You see the highest value is 76. And the lowest value, she's approximate to be 45. Although another student said 44, 44.5. You can say 45, that's acceptable. So she says, no, it is 76 minus 45. And that's somewhat that's 31. She said the range for A is 31. 76 subtract 45. That's what she said, and the others agree. And it appears to be in line with what we discussed with regards to the range. The highest minus the lowest. And that's it. 76 minus 45 is 31%. And then you apply this now to B and C. Locate the highest, locate the lowest, find the difference. Locate the highest, locate the lowest, and find the difference. That will give us the range of each of the scores of each group.